We're back with Resident Evil. Stuck in this residence basement. And you may not know it yet, but we are surrounded by water. This is the Aqua Ring. There's nothing dangerous in this hallway, but I do love this song. I'm hurt a little bit because last time at the end I played poorly and got grabbed by a zombie. We got some boxes. This door is locked. And as we come over here, we can't cross this water. I don't think there's anything dangerous in it. Apparently Jill just doesn't want to swim. Luckily they left all these hollow wooden boxes for us. Oh yes. In the part we're coming up to, I hopefully won't really take very much damage. But if something goes wrong, I may just straight up die, so get ready for that. If I do, I'll have to repeat some stuff. But that's okay. It's just how this game goes. There we go. 3 giant boxes that fit perfectly in this gap. They don't wobble at all when you walk on them. Oh, thank the Lord. I need that. Just go to yellow caution, see how that goes. And here we go. This is also a shot that I love. Slowly wading into the water. And we're gonna run. Because what do you find in big pools of water? Big evil sharks. Obviously, you stay away from me. Ah! I'm gonna go ahead and heal here. Ooh. These guys are scary because I can't go that fast. And I'm worried that if my health is low enough, they'll just eat me. Oh yeah, and you hear that music? Also scary. If you stay in the water for too long, there's a super big shark in here and it will just come up and swallow you. That's why we had to go get that control room key first, because at least a couple of times I've come down to this ring without that key, and then I'm like, oh no, I have nowhere to go, and that shark is coming for me. It's very scary, so you got to make sure to grab that first. But I think we're okay now. And now I'm going to get revenge on those damn sharks. Excellent. What do we have in here? More herbs. 2 green herbs. That's pretty good. Alright, there is a door over here, but we can't open it because, well, it's totally submerged in water. Not a good idea to open that. We've got an oil pressure regulator. You can see the sharks out there. Ooh, that's the big boy. We got a map of the Aqua Ring. And what does this say? Caution, in case of a drop in oil pressure control, open valve 1. Okay, good to know. Gonna keep that in mind, valve 1. Now, why would there be a sudden drop in the oil pressure? That's just crazy. Pressure shelter. Okay. Over here. There's an error message. Something seems to have gone wrong while the water was being drained. Well, surely it'll work fine for us.
Emergency. Unknown source of pressure detected.
Oh, I know what the source is.
To achieve maximum safety.
I know what the pressure's from. It's from a big shark. All right, we release the safety. We gotta close the pressure shelter. Oil pressure lost.
Reaching 30% of pressure.
If only we had seen this coming. Oh god. We're gonna open valve 1. And then we're going to release the safety.
Reaching 50% of pressure threshold.
And then we're gonna close this thing. Suck it, sharks.
Activate emergency drainage system immediately.
And we're safe. That'll at least cover up the windows. And as you might imagine, if you take too long and the windows or the pressure becomes critical, they'll just break the windows and that shark will kill you. Let's see how you like this. Draining the water. How do you like me now? Here we are at the bottom of the Aqua Ring. Got 4 spaces left, okay. I really like this area as well, just because of all the dripping water. It's very fun. Let's see here. I know there's some stuff around here. The materials are labeled dynamite, but they're too wet to use. That's too bad. Oh, what do I see here? Shotgun shells. Gonna need those. I guess that's it. Okay. Look at this. It's so pretty. You know, in a scary shark way. That'll teach you to bite my ankles. It can hurt you, I think, if you get too close. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. So do you remember back when we saw the snake up in the attic and Richard came in to save us and then he got eaten by a snake? So I may have mentioned it there, but there's no way to save him. When you're Jill, that always happens. But if you're playing as Chris, he doesn't show up for the snake. So you're just in there by yourself. But you do meet Richard earlier and you like save him with medicine, which maybe we did too. And then when you come down here to the Aqua Ring, Richard is up where we ran through the water. He's up there. He's like, Chris. And then the big shark just comes up and eats him. So he gets eaten by something big either way. There's nothing you can do. It's either by snake or by shark. But I believe if you're playing as Chris, Richard has a good shotgun and you find it down here after you drain the water. I'm pretty sure. Here's the big boy. This shark has a name. What is it? I don't remember. Various types of machinery. We're just going to sneak on past you. Look at how beat up this shark is. Oh, Neptune. That's its name. All right. I'm going to pull this electrical lever for no particular reason. He's still alive. The key item that I needed is fallen in. Well, I got a little present for you. Ow. I'm an idiot. You gotta... I can't touch it while it's electric like that. I thought I could. I'm stupid. You gotta pull the lever second. There we go. Have a taste of this. think it's one of the best kills in the game. Can't believe I got shocked by that thing. That's never happened before. I've always pushed it in first. But we came down here to get the gallery key. No idea why it's down here in the first place. Killed all the sharks, got the gallery key. Feeling fine. Is that everything? Yes. Guess we can head back up. Just leave me alone. I thought there might have been some magnum bullets down here, but I think that's only when you're Chris, unfortunately. Oh no, never mind, they're right here. Yes, I did remember. Awesome. That will be helpful for sure. Oh yeah, and you can see right outside this fence, that's where the water was up, and we put the boxes there to cross. Because we're going to come out right behind that. And of course, we can't go that way now because the water's low. Now, there's one room that I didn't go in. If I went all the way back around, we could go in it. You can see it's just a little bit south of me. I don't think there's anything in there. Is there? Actually, we might be back. We might be back for that. There is something in there. There's not something for me to grab, I don't think. But I think we'll want to come back in a little bit. If I remember right. So don't worry about it. All right. Oh god, he's alive. I'm out of here. I am out of here. It was targeting him. He is already transformed. I thought it would take longer than that, so we're not even going to mess with it. Okay. There goes the gallery key. I think I remember what I need to do in here. Oh, crap. When I go down to the Aqua Ring, I'm going to have to go past that zombie again. That sucks. Well, we'll make it work. All right, there's several things to look at in here, but ooh, what I'm going to do is run past these giant bees. A corpse with a contorted expression of pain on his face. Look at that guy. He got messed up. He has this big insecticide, but he failed. Gonna take that. Avoid the bees. Avoid. Bee dodging. Oh, hey, it worked. I didn't get stung once. We grab the insecticide. We come over here to this hole where you may have gotten a bee loose earlier, but we smartly skipped that. We're going to spray in there instead. Yeah, get him, Jill. Now, these bees, of course, are evil, but normal bees, bumblebees, are very nice. I like them a lot. And actually, out in our front yard, we have a bunch of, oh, I don't remember. Is it chives, maybe? Chives growing in our yard, and they've flowered. And now, most afternoons, there's just a bunch of bees going around the flowers, which is awesome. I love it. I just like hanging out there with them. We got some bullets. Anyway, I would never do that to real bees. Just these evil bees. They already murdered someone. Oh god, he's nasty. Here we go. So here's the giant hive. They're all dead now. And we got this, another residence key. But what is this for? 003. That is conveniently right here. Okay. Now, I'm not going to go in there quite yet because we don't have to. But down here, we have a big door that's blocked and a red herb. Oh, which actually I can mix. That'll be good to have. Take that. Oh, I can't combine it because it's 2 greens. My bad. I thought it was just 1 green that looked weird. Never mind, it's a double. Okay, now this door has a lock mechanism, and you'll notice, haven't we seen these eyes before? Yes, we have. This is the lamp and billiards puzzle for some reason. Now, I've written this down. It should be 3, 6, and 5. There we go. I don't remember for sure, but it could be that that code is slightly different depending on when you play. Like, it might change around every time you play. I'm not sure. But it's something like that. Now, this room is optional, but it will help us. You can see there's glass jars everywhere. I don't really have room to mess with them. Okay, so I'm going to go hit the item box, and then I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I went back to the item box. I put some stuff away. I mixed a blue, red, and green herb. So I have like a full heal and poison cure here. And of course I have my guns and bullets and stuff. So now, what we have to do here is... Well, you don't have to. This is a totally optional thing. But we're going to mix something up. There's something written on the wall. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. 1 plus 6 is 7. 10 plus 7 is 17. 17 plus 3 is 20. Some simple math for you there that might not mean much, except that there's several chemicals in here, and they all have numbers. UMB number 3. So, I'm going to take a couple of bottles here. Start with 2, and then we'll see if we need more. And we're going to do these in order, I think. 1 plus 3 is 4. So we have UMB 3, and we have yellow 6. Is it just the 2 chemicals? Maybe. Now, when there's no chemical 1, but I want to say that water is 1. We got some water and some 3. And then that should make 4. NP004. Okay. And then we want to mix 4 with 6. Yellow 6. That gives us UMB 10. Now we want to mix 1 with 6. I guess I will need another jar. Take some water. Get some 6. Mix those to get UMB 7. Okay. Then we're going to do 10 and 7 and 17 and 3. Okay. So we got 10 and 7. Mix those. We got 17. And then we're going to mix that with UMB 3. And that gives us V-Jolt. It's a distinctively brown liquid. It sure is. We got a big jar of brown. Now, I can't remember if we found any documents about that. Are there any in here? I feel like at some point you find a note and it's like, you need to mix up V-Jolt. Because it's basically a big pesticide, or a herbicide, right? Oh yeah, here we go. Water, that's explaining the numbers. Water, red, purple, and yellow. So we have the V-Jolt and some empty jars, which I guess I don't need. Actually, I wonder if maybe... Let's look in this room. Maybe there's a note about it in here. 'Cause it's not something you have to do. It's not really a puzzle. You don't have to mix it at all, but it will help us. This room. It's got some sort of tree growing in here with moths. A giant plant is crushing the wall. A swarm of angry moths surrounds it. Luckily, they can't hurt us. There's a lot of plant activity here. Oh, and there's a typewriter. Nice. Old maps have been tossed into the wastebasket. They look like road maps, but they're of no use right now. That's right, we're not on the road. There's some odd books here. Red books with one white book. We'll take that. Oh, here we go. This is what I was referring to. Organic chemistry lab experiment. The similarities in the cellular characteristics of the rapidly growing plant infected by the tyrant virus have been reported in previous papers. However, while repeating these experiments, an interesting new fact became clear. We learned that a chemical in the UMB family, UMB number 20, contains a compound that is toxic to the cells of the plant. We have given UMB number 20 a new name, V-Jolt. If calculations proved correct, when V-Jolt is applied directly to the root of the plant, the entire plant should be dead within 5 seconds. The V-Jolt can be made by simply mixing the VP and UMB chemicals in a specific ratio. However, extra care must be taken while handling these UMB chemicals. They have been known to generate toxic gases if mishandled. And then it just talks about the different chemicals that we already messed with. So, yeah, if you don't know what to do, you come in here, you take that book, and then it gives you kind of a hint on what you want to do. Because we are going to try and kill Plant 42. And you can just try and kill it without doing anything. But if we can apply this V-Jolt to it, it doesn't automatically die in 5 seconds, but it should make it easier. What's in here? I don't even remember. I don't think there's a zombie. That would be, I think, too many zombies in bathrooms. Just another dirty tub. And you can see the plants are going crazy around here. Yeah, we'll pull out the plug. You remember what happened last time we did that? Is there nothing in there? It's just a fake out. There's nothing in there at all. Umbrella brand soaps and cosmetics. I guess it was like, yes, another bathtub full of water. There's probably a zombie, and then there's nothing in there. Okay, so we have V-Jolt. Otherwise, my pockets are full of empty jars, which I can't get rid of for some reason. So I guess we're going to hit the item box one more time. And then get ready to fight. One thing that's kind of funny is the mixing the V-Jolt. You know, we just did it by ourselves totally fine. But if you're playing as Chris, he goes in there and he's like, I don't know how to do science. And he can't do it at all. It's like, I don't know how to read. You have to have Rebecca with you. He meets Rebecca earlier in the game, and if you keep her safe, then she can show up and then be like, oh, Chris, I can do that for you, and she can mix it for you. I don't know if I've had her do it before, actually, because she doesn't always show up down there. But it's just like with the piano. Jill's like, I'm capable, I can do anything. Chris is like, I need a woman to do this for me. Alright, we're gonna put away these empty jars. We won't need them again. I got my heals. I got weapons. Suppose if I'm taking some shotgun shells, I might as well take all of them. Hopefully we won't need to use all of them. And we're gonna need this, I think. That's for the red books puzzle we just found, but when we use the V-Jolt, I don't know, maybe something different will happen. Okay. I'm not gonna take the Magnum. I don't think we'll need it. I have one big heal. And I guess I'll just hope that that's enough. Now, here's the part that I'm scared of. I want to go back down to the Aqua Ring. Of course, everything down there is dead for the most part. But we have to run past that, what I assume is a Crimson Head in that room. Which I'm a little uncomfortable about. That's why I got my good old shotgun with me. Hopefully he won't cause us any trouble. Sir? I don't want no trouble. Oh yeah, he's there. I don't want any trouble. It worked. Okay. Now I'm going to backtrack around until we get back to the room with the sharks. Yeah, so you have to go all the way back. Here's the upper Aqua Ring. You can see there's a shark stuck up here. All the water's been drained. But then we can come to this room, which we skipped last time. And remember, we're in the basement of the residence. And earlier the note was like, oh, the plant gets its nutrients from the basement. Well, here we go. Here's the roots. Okay, there's nothing to pick up. So what I want to do is use the Vigil without getting slapped. Yeah, you like that? That'll teach you to grab my neck earlier. All right, are we good? Okay. We're good. So one thing I was unsure of there, and maybe I'm just misremembering it, but I feel like sometimes, or maybe it's when you're Chris, I feel like in the past I've used the Vigil there, and then instead of leaving the room, the plant has like grabbed me and pulled me up. Does that ever happen, or did I just make that up? Anyway, we used it, so it should be weakened. Now I gotta go fight it. Oh, you know what it might be from, though? There was a Wii game called Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles, which I liked quite a bit. It was like a light gun on rails game, but it went through some of the Resident Evil games, including this one. And it could be that in that game, when you were down in the Aqua Ring, the plant pulled you up to fight it. Maybe that's what I'm remembering. Unfortunately, I was kind of hoping that the plant was going to pull us up, because now we got to go back through this room, which right now is probably the most dangerous room in this house. I'm not excited about it. I'll try to slip by, but... Oh! Jill strikes again. Okay. Best case scenario. I was just going to stun him and run past, but she's a killing machine. All right. I've got bullets and heals, so let's go for it. Back to the gallery, and then we're going to go to 003. We're going to do this red book puzzle. Put the book in there. The bindings of the book seem to form some kind of pattern. No idea what kind of mechanism this is. But we're going to turn the bindings into some tasteful art. There you go. It's Plant 42. It's all shriveled up because I used the V-Jolt on it. But it was just a fake out. It's fine. I don't know why it shrinks and then it's fine again. Oh, Barry.
What the hell is this thing?
It's Plant 42.
Jill!
Barry, no. Save me. Yeah, Barry, that was awesome. It's dead. I didn't have to fight it at all. Nice job, Barry. Well, great.
I thought it was finished.
Yeah.
That was close. Thanks again.
Don't mention it. But what was that?
It was Plant 42.
What the hell's going on in this place?
Barry, don't you read the notes that are everywhere? All right, well, there you go. I thought that I was still going to have to fight it. This part confuses me a little bit because it's like, oh, V-Jolt will instantly kill it. But then it doesn't. It's still alive. But then Barry shows up and kills it anyway, so we didn't have to fight it. But it wasn't from the V-Jolt. It was from the flamethrower, right? Anyway, if you don't use the V-Jolt, then the plant is still alive. You have to, like, run up here and blast it, you know. It's, like, trying to slap you with its tentacles, and you're just, like, whoosh, shooting it everywhere. The fight is fine, but, you know, obviously a big waste of bullets. So we did save a lot of resources by doing our little science experiment. Now, the whole reason we did this is so we can grab this. A mansion key. This is the helmet key, which I think there were a couple things for us to open in the mansion. But we had to come out and get this key first. Thanks, Barry.
Barry.
Something about that mansion still bothers me. But I think I'll stay here a little longer. We should split up again and investigate.
All right.
Okay, I'll take the hint. Well, Barry wants us to go back to the mansion, and I guess we'll do that next time.